Welcome to another episode of Series TV with Vegetables of India series, where we are covering today Kirti's yard. Kirti is a good friend of mine, and she also is a mother of two kids and small kids actually. It's interesting how she has taken time from her free time and built this small yard, and it's very interesting how this is her first time doing the garden, and she's really inspired. Let's talk to Kirti and get to know what inspires her and what are her tips for us to grow a better veggies and get inspired. So welcome again to Gardens of India in Texas. We are in Frisco, Texas, looking at Kirti's garden. And hi Kirti, how are you?
Good, Andy. How are you?
Yeah, here we have Kirti, who works and is a mother of two kids, 5 and 2-year-old. Yet she has made some time for her veggie garden, and both wife and husband work, and they have both invested time on veggie garden. So I'm really inspired that you're able to do so much of yard work. What inspires you, Kirti, to do take time away from your personal time and spend time with the garden?
Like, I have grown up in a combined family. From my grandfather, from childhood, I was like into gardening and all. But once after getting into my bachelor's and career, settling career and family, moving to US and all, I got very busy and no time for gardening, no time for personal doing my interest. I love art. I used to volunteer in Hanuman Temple as an art teacher. Then completely busy life with two kids, young kids, and no time for personal things and all. After this COVID gave me a quarantine. We are saving a lot of time, that travel time and all.
Excellent.
So me and my husband was thinking in the March, why can't we invest this time in something potential, like we like and what we are into. Then we thought, I'm into gardening. He is not into gardening, but he loves greenery. So I asked him, I requested him to do the veggie bed. He did everything by himself.
Very good veggie bed. It's a
fancy
basic
trellis.
one, but very good actually.
We didn't have much time, and as it's COVID, we can't go out and put much time in the shopping and stuff. So we just want something vintage, like with
Basic.
stones and all.
Excellent.
So we did whatever we have it, like some bricks and stones.
So this is your
We
first
started-
year.
This is my first year. I used to
Excellent.
have small plants in an apartment. Once after moving house, I didn't have potential like veggie bed kind of thing.
Lack
So
of
then-
time was the main
yeah,
reason, I
yeah.
would say. But you had passion to grow
Yes,
veggies.
yes.
So did you get so enough abundance? I know I'm coming at the last part of the season, but you got enough for
Yes,
your family?
I got from last 4 months, hardly I get veggies like from
Grocery stores?
Yes,
Excellent.
because
There's
I
nothing
have
special.
regularly
Yeah.
using, like I have small herbs, I have chilies, I have major veggies which we use in our regular curries.
Everything
and all.
is there.
So
Excellent. So I mean, it's interesting how
Yeah.
your passion has grown into a
Thank you.
small garden, but you have every kind of like 2 plants of every kind.
yes,
kind of?
yes.
Yeah.
This is like okra,
Yeah.
like regular okra. That is like
We have here her chikudukai plant, and this is a very big plant. If you notice, she says she has only 2 to 3 plants over here. Just 2 plants is what she said. So it's interesting how this is a yard. So let's go through her yard first. So this is a very basic yard. So this is a basic yard. If you see, all she has done is put some bricks up here and separated the area. And it's a relatively new yard, and she has given a lot of mud in it, soil in it, sorry. And if you notice, this is a small patch by her side gate, but she says she gets enough veggies for her a family of 4, and without having to go out and Indian veggies. So it's a basic yard with the trellis to the fence, which is a very common one. But if you look at it, she has put some bricks, and she's put the trellis net onto the fence. So let's look in detail all her plants. She has the nice Sorakaya plant over here, where if you look, she's just left it down. So if you look, there is some huge Sorakais up here. So this is one Sorakaya plant. And she has a Neti Birakaya plant, where she's still getting a bunch of Neti Birakayas. If you see, she has a lot of Neti Birakayas over here. And it's interesting how she did a horizontal trellis by adding just the trellis over here. So she's given trellis at the bottom, so the plant grows close to the garden, close to the soil. It's very interesting type of farming. And then she's added some netting onto the wall, onto the fence over here. So it's very basic, so you can just divide it, separate your yard, and then start doing it. So there are a bunch of Nethi Birakai. She says she has 2 plants of Nethi Birakais here. And she's also one of the persons who purchased it in March with all of us together. So she has Nethi Birakais there. And see the Gummadikai over there? She has the taro root plants up here. And she has sweet potatoes. And she has the chenna plant, which is very good plant. And we're going to go inside a little to see all the harvest. So if you look, she has the Gummadikai that we've seen in the temple garden. And then she has some cantaloupes up here. And cucumbers. So it's interesting how her kids get attracted to this, is what she says. And they enjoy the cantaloupes and all of that. And if you look, there is bendakai plants which are almost at the end. She's left some of them for seeds. So this is the brown bendakai, red bendakai. Bendakai up here. It's almost at the end of the season. Sweet potato vine. Cantaloupe again. And a lot of Nethi Birakais, if you see. It's a new rare different plant that she had. This is the chenna, that is a Kabuli chenna that she put, and this is all sweet potato vine, yet she's yet to harvest it. So this is the brown red bendakai, which we've seen once in the beginning of our episodes. It's a very nutritious one, and she's left them for seeds actually right now. She has around 5 to 6 plants up here. And see, there is one more ash guard up there, Gummadikai, and it's more towards the ground. And she has a couple of cantaloupes up there. And then she has a lot of these clustered beans. So the clustered beans are very yummy, but you need at least a couple of plants to get for a family of 4. You need at least 4 to 5 plants, and she has here around 5 to 6 plants. And she has some gongura leaves plants over here, which is interesting. All she says is she does put her composting in the ground here. She doesn't have bunny problems. She has added soil to this area, and then whenever she has vegetable scrapes, she digs in the same area and puts on top of it the soil. So, and she has some flat beans up here which she's left for the seeds. Some more gongura leaves. And she has the chikurkai plant up here, and she has peppers, cucumbers, and some more peppers up here. She has around like 3 different kinds of peppers, and she has some eggplant and the whole chikurkai plants up here. And she has a few more different varieties of okra up here, the green, like the 8-sided one, which we've learned recently. And she has the long eggplant plants up here, which are still producing some vegetables. So the chikurkai plant is getting ready to bloom and give her a lot of seeds. So it's interesting how a small yard, one side, is giving her enough veggies. She has her chikurkai, which is beans. She has her okra. She has eggplant. She has chilies. She has some leafy vegetables like gongura, and she has ash gourd. She has ridge gourd, and she has clustered beans. And at the same time, she has sweet potatoes, cantaloupes, taro root, and bottle gourd in the same patch, which is a very small patch, but it's a very interesting patch. So she has 1 or 2 of each plant, and it's just enough for her and her family, and she also gives some to her friends. So it's very inspiring to see some yards like this, which are very basic, but it leads a lot of inspiration because she did what she could and she's able to get harvest vegetables from this yard. Very interesting. With two small kids, it's not an easy task to do, and she's managed to do it and sustain through these COVID times. She also has a couple of banana plants, and they are baby plants, but they are growing pretty good. And in the area of the banana plants, just like we here are some ridge guards over here, so it's interesting. It's a nice healthy banana plant, looks like a couple of years old. She has another banana plant up here. She has one fig plant, which is, she's just moved in a relatively newer yard, but she managed to get some figs up here. It's a very small herb garden here with mints and scallions. It's interesting, just enough for a family. She's got it from her apartment. She managed to keep it. It's a very nice colored plant once you start using the leaves. And she also has beetle leaves over here. This is a very different kind of beetle leaf, unlike the one we saw everywhere. But this is a Indian variety beetle leaf. Has some chamelies up here,
Brahma Kamala.
and she also has a small Brahma Kamala plant, some lilies, aloe vera,
Grand Duke.
and the Grand Duke, regular
Lily of
jasmine.
India.
So it's interesting how this is her floral patch, and she loves it. A rose garden patch is what she calls this. Here in her front yard, she has some turmeric up here and some plants. Yeah, it's called Satyanarayana Chettu, but I don't know the name of it. It's a kind of canna lily, yeah. She has some roses up here, not in blooms, but small mums up here. And then you put the Kankambaram in the ground. Yeah. It's a smaller yard in the front, but beautiful. She has a bunch of zinnias up here, something that we grew up with. Awesome. Thank you so much for letting us come in, Kirti, today. Hi, Divira. Thank you. So as we've seen this awesome yard that she's grown, and here itself we've seen so many things like sorakais, birakais, and gummadikais, cantaloupes, and we've seen okra, clustered beans. So we've seen her inspiration. We've what inspires her having these kids. So any parting words for our viewers? What do you use or anything?
I
Kirti,
mostly
anything?
use the kitchen compost, like whatever the veggie waste we have daily. I'll dig some soil, I'll put the waste and I'll cover it up so that no mosquitoes will form and all. Like I don't have any fancy compost bin because of the young kids. They'll be touching it. And all.
Excellent.
And bugs and all. Because of that, I usually dig it and whatever the rice washed water, dal washed water.
You put everything in this. Excellent. So any parting words for our viewers so they get inspired for the upcoming season and get prepared, just like how you started.
These days, like me time is very important, especially for women. I strongly suggest that you should have your own time apart from kids, apart from husband. Don't be selfish that you are having your me time, but it's like you need it. Definitely you need it in this stressful life. So I daily after work, first after 5:30, I come here. I ask my husband to take care of kids for 1 hour. I water all the plants. Then I go home with back fresh mind to take care of my kids in the evening.
Excellent.
And it gives me a lot of like a stress bursting kind of thing.
Excellent.
And that needs for everybody these days. So
that's what keeps you going. Yes. I think the 1 hour time that you spend in the yard. Very interesting. Very good. I've not heard this from any of the participants who've done the video so far. I am so glad you're stressing on me time because it is very important. And gardening is a me time because it is your way of talking to the plants. You're seeing them growth, so the motherly nature of ours comes out. Thank you so much, Kirti, for letting us come in. I know it's a busy time. Divira had just had a birthday. It's interesting how the kids are seeing you raise this and they'll also bring it into their culture.
I want
that to be there.
Impact on them.
Excellent. So awesome. So I'm so happy Kirti let us come in today, and I hope you viewers also get inspired and grow your small veggies at the basic trellis. And she's and it's interesting how she is helping her way into the nature over here at the same time. Calming herself from all the things that are happening, work and kids, and this is her me time is what she suggests. So just like Kirti said, spend time on yourself, get inspired, do the small gardening, grow your veggies, grow your own food, and get inspired. I hope you like our videos and comment on them. Thank you so much for watching us. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you.